What's up, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of This Week in Madden, show 245. We're going to tell you why S. Gibbs stinks at Madden. That's what he tweeted out before the show. Follow him on Twitter, at SGibbs7, and then follow me at Madden Bible. So, tonight's, hype, Steel Town, we're going to talk about Carson Wentz and Dak Prescott. Who is better, Gibbs? Give me play now. Carson Wentz, give me his ratings. 82 speed, 82 agility, 87 excel. Those are some pretty good run stats in play now.
Sure.
And then give me his pass accuracy.
92 throw power, pretty good. 88 sack, Mac 84, Dak 82.
Dak Prescott?
84 throw on the run, play action. He's pretty good. I feel like his 84 overall is low. That doesn't seem like it. I think it'd be a little higher.
Right, just with the way that he's built for regular. Now, Dak Prescott, we don't have his ratings up. Do you think he is better than Carson Wentz at this point in the season? I have Carson Wentz 94 Football Outsiders, 82 speed.
Doctor. Great ball.
And then we'll see the highest Dak Prescott in Ultimate Team, 86 team leader.
Yeah, I mean, it's a no-brainer.
So Wentz is got to be crushing them across from there.
Yeah.
Who's the MVP in your opinion? Is it Carson Wentz?
Probably Tom Brady. I mean, right now, until the Eagles lose another game, like when the Eagles lose inevitably in 2 or 3 more games and the Patriots run the table, they go 8-0 in the second half of the year. No, they can't go. Yeah, they can go 8-0. They're going to go 14-2. Patriots will be number 1 seed, number 1 team in the NFL. Tom Brady will be MVP, and that's how it goes. That's how it works.
Should the Patriots pick up Martellus Bennett?
Yes, absolutely. I don't know the extent of what they were saying about his injury. Like, it was something to do with injury, and I don't fully understand it yet, but if he's available, he's healthy, yeah, it'd be great to get on the team. Another weapon to use at your disposal to Gronk, Allen, Cooks, Hogan, Amendola, all your running backs, stuff like that. So I think it'd be great to have him.
All right. Tonight we're going to go over the Run and Gun Playbook. Speaking of Run and Gun, Call of Duty's out. S. Gibbs, it's got a .23 KD.
That's not true. 0.79.
0.37 KD, he says. We're also going to go over cover 3 beaters. We have the Titans playbook here on offense. That's a question in the mailbag. And we've got a few more questions. We're going to tell you once again why S. Gibbs stinks at Madden.
Why don't you stink at Madden?
We're going to play a game. Maybe we'll finish off with a game of Call of Duty each. I go team deathmatch, you go team deathmatch.
Yeah, I'd do that.
Whoever wins, wins.
Yeah.
How about that? We got a bug flying around this room.
Yeah.
So let's work on that.
Bug out of here. Just bug out of here.
First question in the mailbag, Gibbs. Beating Midblitz with the hurdle from TPZ.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Midblitz hurdle? What do you think about running back hurdling blockers in general? How does that fare for you? How do you react to stuff like that? As far as like things that change from year to year that could get fixed. What does that mean for you?
I mean, here's the thing, you get the slow down blitz. You're getting a free defender that goes at the halfback and then hurls over him, and it's still quick pressure.
So we'll show an example.
But you're at least getting some type of slow down with the hurdle.
So beating Midblitz with the hurdle, we'll show you that example. We'll talk about hurdling. We'll talk about the future of hurdling. We'll talk about a little bit of covering this because it's a pretty big topic. It's one of the most things I see on Twitter at all times. So we'll keep a set with the halfback blocking. Gibbs will call Midblitz, send some cheddar cheese, and we'll see if we can replicate how it goes.
Well, just to let you know, Farls doesn't have a gold old line anymore.
I do. Still do.
We'll see.
Still do.
Alright. Here you go.
Alright, here's the hurdle. See if there it is. And there it is.
Devastating.
Ryan does not care though.
Devastating. I mean, here's the thing. It gets slowed down, but it's still instant pressure. That's the problem that people are having. I guess it's like he's being slowed down, but right here he jumps over him.
Pico.
Yeah, he just makes a play.
Remember when Freeman missed a block in the Super Bowl? Cost
but Matty Ice.
Falcons a fumble. This time Matty Ice has learned from his mistakes.
Listen. A couple weeks ago, we put out the the nickel 245 double A gap scheme.
Did.
And you were saying, "Oh, this is terrible.
It's terrible.
This is terrible.
It's terrible. Did you put out Midblitz?
Put out cover 1. It's the same
So
thing.
did you put out Midblitz?
It's the same thing. Go ahead. The same thing. Oh, now. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. There you go. Locked up.
What?
Locked up.
So what's your tip, Gibbs? Because this guy has a mailbag question and he deserves to have it answered.
I would go to play action.
Yeah.
Try to get you want the pressure to come off the edge. Go to play action. Can you keep I'd keep the play action here.
Okay.
And then you want, if you're facing something like Midblitz, let's just actually go to Midblitz here, like this.
That was the question the man asked, not your cheesy, crappy cover 1 version of Midblitz.
You are then know that everyone's one-on-one on island, so any quick breaking route, drag, quick slant, the halfback on the route here, like that's what you want right there. He gets eaten up, so now you can feel confident knowing that the play action is going to eat the blocker, and then who is my quick breaking route that I can get the ball out to. So to show you one more time here. So keep the play action. You're trying to get pressure to not come off right through the middle of the field. And then you want pressure off the edge.
Do you feel like the hurdle happens more when the guy's head on, or it just kind of happens at all times?
I think it happens when it comes through the A gap there. Right there you can see he eats the blocker. Yes, it's intense pressure, but you're trying to mitigate, hey, I don't want XYZ thing to happen. XYZ thing is the blitz directly at the halfback, and then he hurdles over him. So this is what you don't want right here. Now block your halfback, call it play action. Let's block the halfback. Let's see if we get the same thing. So snap, go. But see, that's even a better result right there. Is the play action blocking changes where the pressure is going to come in from. The other thing you could also try to is go to your blocking mechanics. And can I slide protect? Can I ID the mic to change it up?
To get the pressure to come from the edge.
So just try and get the pressure to come from the edge, which helps to mitigate some of those hurdles that you get directly from the A-gap pressure down the middle of the face of the halfback.
Definitely not Kiko Alonso, but I'll keep going.
Yeah.
Say that again.
So you could use pass protection. You could use ID the mic.
Yes.
The goal is how do I get the pressure to not come through the A-gap?
Yes.
So do I ID someone else? Do I slide left?
You need to slide before you ID the mic, because if you ID the mic after you slide, it resets it.
Correct. So when you're doing that, if you could get the pressure to come from there, that's what you want, because then you get them to get manned up, like post up on the guy, opposed to just come and scream right through the A-gap and then give you the hurdle every time.
Very important. Yeah. Very important. Would you recommend, just because of the numbers game, like if you're going to get hurdled by blocking the halfback, so basically meaning that the halfback's not worth being a blocker?
Negate him, yeah.
Just never block him. Does that make more sense? Does it make more sense to then block a tight end?
I think it makes more sense. Well, because the halfback's the guy that's the problem. So get rid of the ball like that. I like that. There you go. Boom. Good adjustment.
And that's a potential adjustment. If the halfback's what's causing you pain, don't block the halfback, because he's then useless. At least if you put him on a route, he's not useless. They have to like think about him. You know what I mean?
Well, the other part too is that I like the idea of getting the halfback, swinging him out, but you have to remember covers. If you're facing mid-blitz or a variety of this, the zone version, when you're facing mid-blitz, it's a one-cut route is what you're looking for to win. So to make sure all the routes you have in the field are one-cut routes. Don't run deep verticals. What are your one-cut routes that win? Like P.A. Reed's a great play. It's got a lot of one-cut route wins. So Tanu wins, Hooper will win, Gabriel will win. Jones, that's a deep developing route. But all these routes on this one play are designed to win against one-cut defenses. Right there, one cut. Whoa.
Pitch it to Freeman.
Yeah, I like it.
That's how I live my life. So that's a way you can do it. Guys, if you're struggling with guys hurdling your tacklers, go to Clint's Twitter. They're working on it. So it's not something that you want to see. You want to see people get picked up if you make the appropriate read with slide protection and adjustments. If they see that too many people are hurdling too consistently, it's something that is tweakable.
Watch for pursuit too. Pursuit ratings.
Pursuit ratings. And halfback pass block ratings kind of important too. So those are things you want to not get too worked up over. Like, don't change your game plan, or don't do some crazy concept that's unrealistic. Because if it's something that gets fixed in the future, you're gonna have spent so much time trying to figure that out for the week. And it's like, is that something that's gonna make me better long term? No, think like this. Use different tools in the game to work on it. It's more like where I think as an overall concept when it deals with hurdling. But it stinks when your guy gets hurdled, for sure.
Yep.
Let's take a look at the next question in the mailbag. This one's actually coming from the chat, from Picard Gibbs.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ID the mic every play? Is there any reason not to ID the mic?
I don't ID the mic every play. If I'm facing pressure and it's really starting to bother me, then I will then resort to ID the mic. I usually just start with basic slide protection, block a halfback, block a tight end, and then if I can't, it's not working from there, I'll then adjust and go somewhere else.
Is that because you're lazy?
No, that's because I can typically get it done by just blocking halfback or tight end.
You don't go to the most precise option first, you wait.
Yeah, because you can typically pick up any most pressures by just blocking the halfback on one side or the tight end.
I'm going to use Buck Nasty's answer in the chat.
Okay.
Because I don't ID the mic rarely, unless, like he said, like something's really starting to get to me and I really notice, wow, he's doing this every time. Halfback's not working, tight end's not working, slide protection's not working. I'll then ID the mic. But Buck Nasty says if you ID the mic wrong, pressure will come in like hot fire.
Right.
So yeah, so like are you in a blitz at all here?
Yep.
So if you're in a blitz and I say and I don't do anything, but I pinch my line, okay, pressure comes off the edge. But now I say, well, he's been sending it left and I really don't I feel like I should do it every play. And I do it here, I would assume that the middle is now gonna.
Yep.
So you could cause that middle to come in on a play where maybe the edge was gonna come in if you didn't do anything.
Right.
So I don't do it every time. That's the move. Shout out to Steven the Beast in the chat.
Steve-O the Beast, dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly. Titans offense. Next mailbag question. We're just gonna break it up here. Actually, don't have the question, but I have what it is. So, Gibbs. How would you beat cover 3 from the Tennessee Titans playbook? That's the playbook I have right here is Tennessee Titans.
Sure.
Would you potentially go down to single back? Or would you go up to a shotgun? I mean, a stock cover 3 beater you like to find in every playbook.
Yeah, it's the same formula, but I'll show you one. Deep corner, great play.
Yeah.
We can go to that in a second, but let's go something that is in a lot of different playbooks. If you go to single back deuce close.
The deuce?
The deuce, right?
Because I know we had another question about deuce close beating cover 3, so that'll kind of kill 2 questions
Give me
here.
tight end angle.
The E angle, great play.
E angle. So this is one of the better plays in the entire game. You can go to the corner pattern here, or you can go to underneath drag. Your first read should be the drag.
And put the halfback this way.
I do like to flood that way. So the first thing that you want to pay attention to when you're running this play is you want to see where your opponent's user is. Usually they're in Madden 18, it's your inside linebackers are user. So if you see me and you're running the flow of this play from right to left, that's the flow. It's basically whatever side's the corner on it is like you're running it from right to left. If you had it the other way, it'd be left to right. Okay. So now when you're looking where my user defender is, that's going to tell you if you can throw that angle pattern.
Okay.
Right. So if I'm user in here,
Which is A.
which is this defender here. If I'm using this guy, I would go, okay, the angle pattern might be a good option quickly, but it's probably a bad option long term because this hook zone over here, he'll be in the area to slow it down. So that's my first read that I see. So if I'm using this here, snap of the ball, you're going to have a little window to throw to A, like right after he breaks through there. And now the difference is now when I'm in that cover 3 and I user this hook linebacker here, now, you're going to have a different window to throw to that tight end. So I'm here, I'm on the drag. He's getting caught up there like a jerk. But that's right where the window then goes when you're running on the opposite side. So whoever their user defender is, it gives you the timing of when you can throw the angle.
Correct.
Now, next, you then want to be able to throw this corner pattern. Now, what's great about this formation is the outside defenders, they're inside a little bit if they don't use baseline. But you kind of roll a little bit left, not too much. But you then can throw that corner open towards that sideline, exactly like that. Yes, it went out of bounds and whatnot, but
Low pass with LB.
what ends up happening is this outside corner, he doesn't play leverage to the sideline. He stays in the seam a little bit more, and then once the corner gets depth, it gets behind that curl flat. And don't forget also, you throw the drag here, you throw it there now.
Yeah.
But then that's where you can throw that ball very easily. So that's why we say this is probably one of the pound for pound best formations in the game. You could quickly flip it, throw it the other side. it becomes a really difficult headache formation to defend against. Right there, that guy got leverage. That's fine, probably because he's in a safety role there, playing the deep corner. But again, that's where you would check down. You'd throw to a drag pattern. And if I'm on this guy right here, and I go to the drag, well, then who do you go to next? You throw to the Y pattern in the middle of the field.
Yes.
So that's what's tough about this. You can also throw that quick seam streak if your opponent is dropping on that drag too quick. You can throw that quick seam too.
That's how you beat cover 3. This is in the Titans playbook, guys, but this is in a lot of playbooks. So make sure you check it out and really consider that formation to be one of the best. I know I do a lot of playbooks reviews. It's in a lot of things. Not everyone has tight end angle, but they've at least got the runs in there that you'd like to see. And even just being in that playbook, if they don't know what you're in, they might think that you have.
They might not know what playbook you're in. They see your formation, they're like, "Oh, he's got tight end angle," and you might confuse him for a couple. Snaps.
Yeah. Also, you can look to certain formations that have like really deep corner patterns to beat cover 3. As like if you ever needed a 3rd and 17 play, it's gonna be kind of predictable to your opponent that you might be going to this play, so you might only be able to use it once a game or twice a game. But if you have like in gun bunch tight end, there's a play, curl flat corner. It's in bunch sets or trio sets. Usually a deep corner route is available. You can do a streak, kind of make some room for your offense.
Don't forget also, if you go back to gun bunch, another thing that works really well is the deep dig this year. If you go to deep corner, I believe, deep corner. So that deep corner is actually really good against just about every defense in the game.
So for example, the corner route I'm talking about, it's deeper than a Gabriel route. It's more almost like Sanu's route, but go into the sideline.
Sure.
So look for that.
But that route to Jones there, that's one of the best routes in Madden 18.
What other combos would you like with it?
Well, it just gets to it. Like, the reason it works so well is because, again, the meta is your user defender is one of these linebackers. So if I'm here and I have to worry about, like, quick drags and, like, we're here, like, now that route opens up right there, and it's tough for me to get back to.
Right.
So that's what's tough. Now, if you move the rock back a little bit here, so the old Rockerino back.
L trigger and left stick in.
Sure. So what you're looking for is, okay, do I get the route combo on the right side to throw deep, to throw the corner? I got a deep post. If I get cover 2, I can throw that deep post, right?
Yep.
You put Freeman on a short out. If they're not protecting that flat, we know that's going to be
pound that flat.
Right? I go down here. You got the X route, breaks over the middle of the field.
Yep, got B. Obviously not the coverage for it, but you can cut that.
But those deep ins are really, really difficult, especially, I mean, that was cover 3 specifically there, but against the cover 2s of the world, they're even better. Beating those cloud flats, that's a real tender area, especially with the hooks being used in the middle of the field.
Solid. Titans playbook, Gibbs, what do you think about it overall?
It's one of the best. It's one of the best.
Anything else in here that's kind of hidden that you would...
Flex is good.
Yeah,
I love the gun
tight
2
flex.
back. We already talked about that numerous times.
You like to play slot curl? They have
PA post shot is good. Inside high low is good. Cross is good.
They
Bench
don't
is
have PA slot. What's the PA from this type flex that has the post, deep post? It's like a shot.
PA post shot?
No, there's another play in many gun type flexes
Yeah.
that has a deep post. I forget what it's called. But that's one thing it doesn't have.
Got it. Okay.
They also have. You like the slot offset.
I like it. It's trinket. It's like a trinket offense. It's like a good offense to start a game in, I think.
Yeah,
or
good beginner offense.
Or it's just a headache offense. Like, it takes you a minute to feel confident to slow it down. Like,
Yeah, slot option. Thank you, Seabird.
Everyone thinks it's a very easy formation to stop, but it's good. It has a time and place to cause problems for some people, and that's what I like about it. It's a good change of pace.
All right, let's go to the next question in the mailbag. This one is from TPZ. Wants to know 3rd and 8 pass play to beat 91 zone. So TPZ, this is what I'll say. Number 1, 3rd down, not 4th down. So maybe get 4 yards. Throw the drag. Turn it upfield. Get 6. 4th and 2. Like, consistently, like you're asking every down basis. Obviously, we just showed you in our last video how to throw the deep in on a play like deep corner. That deep in on the left, that's a 12-yard route, but obviously on 3rd and 8, they might not give that to you, and you might not be able to do it all the time because they'll know to use that. So you'd have to throw that drag underneath consistently. You can use one-off tactics, which are things like
Go to that set.
if you know you're going to get cover 2, you
Yeah.
can
Go to angle smash or
fork wheel.
yeah, fork wheel's a great play, but
Great play.
not for Madden 18. But just go to Z spot. That's fine. Whatever play there. Because, like you said, like a one-off play, like
Correct. So
Z spot's fine.
right. So you need to not get into so many situations during a game. Or you can cover 2.
Yeah.
So if I'm facing 3rd and 8, I'll put Julio here. I know I'm going to get man coverage on the left instead of cover 2 zone, and I'll potentially throw that.
Yep.
So I can do that twice a game, definitely once a game, maybe 3 times a game at the most if you're playing somebody not great. That's 3 first downs. That's 2 first downs. So how many 3rd and 8s do I plan on being in? Not many, because you're dead if you are, right? So that's one way I do it. You can use an in route like we showed earlier, because it attacks a different area of the field. So once they expect to see that you're going to do that, you target different areas of the field. If it's 3rd and short, 3rd and mid, sometimes they won't drop that zone into a deep zone. Obviously, most players do every time. But say, let me see, do I have a post? So like say they don't drop that hook that he is on into the deep zone, which is what many players do. That is when you like if you see that at all, you have to crush him.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is it's like it's saying like, oh, if you don't have 91 zone coverage out there. Everyone puts that out there.
They do, but maybe on 3rd and 5 they go.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe.
He's not like. What are the odds? You know what I mean? Like that's one time where I don't do it. If I don't do it every time. I do it 95% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's ever like they're running tight end angle against me constantly, I'm gonna not put it out there on 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be like, I'll take my chance. What are the odds he actually is patient and chucks it deep?
Right.
You know. So that's something to consider. What other ways do you like to beat those plays?
I mean, a lot of it depends on the coverage. I mean, when you get this coverage right here, like one thing that's, I don't want to call it cheapo, but we talked a little bit about a couple weeks ago, maybe last week. You put the far right receiver on a fade here, Sanu, and you throw him on a fade, and you're trying to squeak that route, and you probably put Hooper on a streak just to not make him run out there. And it's dependent on the formation. This I think is a pretty good one, but he kind of gets out there, and then the corner doesn't get, or the safety's not aligned out there. So like that's a one-off tactic that
because you can do that, you know,
before they start just going like
before they rebase the line, before they just drag that guy back off, you know, off the right side.
Or they reset the defense and they leave him deep here like this, and then okay, well now what do? But now you have the underneath, and now you can't get there because the corner gets over, and now you're in trouble.
So that's another little trinket on 3rd and 8s to figure out what you want to do. Like I said, the name of the game is really just connecting on drags, trying to turn them upfield, avoiding the user at all costs. Now you'd have a 4th and 4. You'd have to go do the same thing.
Yeah, I would say your best bet, your best route to actually get open is probably the deep end.
Yeah.
Like, because if you change up the deep end, the left side, right side, like, if you can do that, I think that's probably like your best chance long term to get a guy open on a 3rd and 8 situation. Like, you can't run posts, you can't run a Z spot anymore, right? You can't. So all those things are not really at your disposal. It's a run game. It's run throw drags, run throw drags, and then on the occasion where they don't put the post there, you chuck it. Right. Put the deeps in there, you chuck it.
Right. Sure. So those are some plays you can go with to beat cover 2. It's almost like you need some tactics. So I'm gonna have probably 6 3rd and 8s in the course of a game. What can I do?
Mm-hmm.
Can I scramble for one? Can I throw an out route for one? Can I get an in route for one? Can I get 2 4th and shorts off of the 3rd and 8?
And remember that's like we're gonna get to this later when you ask that. Well, why do I stink at Madden? We're gonna answer that question later. So I'm gonna save that answer for later.
All right.
That goes along with what you just said about what Madden's turning into.
Yeah.
Opposed to what Madden once was.
Gibbs. We got another mailbag question.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the chat from Tico. Different Tico wants to know 5 best offensive playbooks. What are your thoughts?
Bills. I think you throw Saints up there. I think you throw Texans up there. I think you throw Titans up there. Seahawks, Miami. Those would be like...
Those are your 5?
Yeah, that's like 6 or 7, I think. But there are like Saints and Texans are somewhat interchangeable. Bills, I really like Bills a lot.
I like
Turtles.
Seahawks number 1 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Bills is definitely up there. I think it's good. Jets, to me, for a beginner player or a mid-tier player,
Jets is really good.
Is very good. Like, it has everything.
Yeah.
So you can't really go wrong with it. I think those 3 playbooks you can do a whole heck of a lot with, because Bills you could run if you need to. Seattle you can pass.
Seattle's got a lot
Jets
of
is
good
balanced.
formations,
Like,
yeah.
those are the types of player you would run into.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know some people like Miami. Not against Miami, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
The Vikings I had a lot of fun with. I don't think it's amazing, I just think it's fun. Still kind of exploring all the team playbooks on my 32 journey. Got about 12 down. I've used them all, but I've got 12 that I've recorded and broken down, so those are where I would go. Along that lines for Blue Tiger, if you play 50-50 balanced, what is better, Arizona or Buffalo? I would say Buffalo. I like Arizona because it has the split close, it has the fullback inside, from there split close.
Mm-hmm.
But I think overall Buffalo's better this season. We got a free Buffalo Bill scheme on the YouTube channel. 3 parts, a running set, and then 2 pass sets from 2 different formations. So I would go check that out, and I would say use Bills in that scenario. Next mailbag question, which we answered. Go to the actual mailbag, because we've got somebody from Dice K.
Mm-hmm.
So he asked about the cover 3 beater out of single back deuce close. So we showed you that. We showed you how to beat cover 3. We talked about pass protection. We talked about good routes for 3rd and 8. We talked about sliding offensive linemen. So we're going to go and look at game-winning drives. So plays to beat man up 3 deep. Man up 3 deep. So you're not going to beat man up 3 deep. You're going to need plays that beat man. And beating man's not that difficult, but time on the clock is what's difficult.
Right.
Score situation is what's very difficult. So those are what you're going to run into with man coverage. So let's take a look and see if we can find a couple routes we could use to beat man-to-man coverage. Let's look at the play X under. So give me man up 3 deep.
Mm-hmm.
So in this scenario, let's see if Sanu's route could beat man, and then let's see if we could get anything of a switch off to the right side and throw it, get out of bounds. So try and look at some of that. See how guys align in the 3 deep that's different from maybe a regular man-to-man coverage.
What are they looking for here? Are they looking for like like to get all the way downfield and win, or like are they looking for it to get over the top of the cover 3? Like are they running into this in the half, end of the game?
End of the game, like what do they do? If somebody just goes into this and chills, like
if you got enough time, I would run.
Yeah.
Really, if you got enough time, little draws, like you should break some tackles here. It depends on it depends on your time.
Right. And that's really the name of the game, is do you have the time? Because is there a way to beat this over the top? Do any of the posts?
I would say the
top?
best chance, it's in like the Falcons. It's like you get 2 receivers left. You got 2 receivers right with the tight end, and the receivers on the right are like tight. It's not flanker close, but it's like that. And it looks a little bit. You got the Jones route there. So
Don't sack me. I just want to see if anything like.
see that play. It. I mean, that's
Julio.
What's not great about that play is you're running a ton of vertical routes into the strength of that play, which is 3 guys deep, protecting deep part of the field. If you, I mean, I would really if you're facing end game situation. Let's say this way: you got the ball where you have right now, right? 30. End game situation. Let's say you got 2 timeouts. Let's say you got 1 timeout. You're down 7, so you need a touchdown.
Yeah.
You got 1:20 to go in the game. I would try to keep them in this and run. run the ball here. Run the ball here quick. They're probably going to use this guy right here. Inside zone. You use this guy here. Like, run. That, like, you're going to have a lot of success. Okay, then you know huddle.
Yeah.
Now the ball's on the 40. Okay, run again.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Run again. Let's see how far. You got the ball with a 40, right? So now, like, get in there. Get money. Get money. So how many yards you pick up there?
I don't know, but no one has a stick like I do.
You just picked up another 18 yards. So now the ball's on the 30.
And now they're, yeah.
So now the next thing you do, the man up 3 deep, give me Jones, out route. Smart route him. Smart route him. You know they're in man, right?
10 free
Go.
yards.
10 free yards. It's one freebie. Boom. Get rid of it.
And I think
Get out of bounds.
when you say you're playing man up 3 deep, what do? You throw an out route because they take 4 seconds and they can use them to get you into field goal range when you don't have timeouts. So that's what's a good idea. That's something you can definitely use to your advantage.
Okay. So that's one scenario. Okay. A $1.20, $1.30. You got a couple timeouts. All right. Next scenario. Let's say you got 40 seconds to go, and you got 1 timeout or no timeouts. All right. You got the ball on the 30. What I would do, first play, just to get things going, out route to Julio Jones, like we just said. So that's the first play. And then I would use motion. I just motion Sanu. Just to get in their head. Get in their head. Get attention away from where you want to go with the rock. And then go.
Ooh, that route go to B is gonna
it is.
Smash.
But you don't get the angle, it's not it's a different game, my friend. So you get 10 free yards on the out, okay? Next play you come out. You gotta have a couple plays. This is what I love about the Seattle play. Seattle formation, gun trips, like you can motion. Like let's see what you have here. You gotta have a play in your playbook that you know you can motion to the right side of the field.
Right.
That torches.
What I just tried, but one that's actually gonna work.
So let's just see if there is anything going through. Not 4 verticals. Go gun bunch. Yeah,
what about deep corner? What about
So like okay. This is a poor example, but we're gonna do it anyway. Give me inside cross.
Okay.
Right? So this isn't going to exactly be it. I'm saying use motion because you want to try to keep it from one formation to make them be like, okay. This could be a good example actually. So you're in man, right? Use Jones as the out pattern, but he's got a corner. It's all the same stuff, right? He's on the out. Okay, throw him the route. Snap, go. All right, first play, get out of bounds. Okay, 15 free yards. Next play, you come right back out. You're in the same formation. Okay, they're going to worry about that out. Maybe they, I don't know, do something over there, try to get away. Okay, now you got the Freeman route. You know you can get Freeman, a couple free yards. He breaks the sideline, get him the rock. Get upfield. Okay, another free 15 yards. Now you move the ball 30 yards and 2 plays that win. Now you come right back to it, and this is where you need the next play. I don't know if Sanu is going to work. But you're going to motion Sanu left. I think the route is not going to flip. Flipped. So there goes that. But you got to find another play. Drag routes and halfback win. Outs win. So put that in your repertoire for end of game situations against 3D.
And they get out of bounds.
They
win and they get out of bounds. So certain routes, that's all timeout specific.
Let's keep going. Give me PA crossers. Flip it. Yeah. Did you try that already?
I think I tried this.
I think you tried 4 vertical. Let's see. Let me see the play. Okay. So, for example, say we're in this formation. Say this formation, the Freeman had the drag route. Some of these formations do. You had Sanu on the out. All right? So you threw the on the first play, threw to Sanu for 15 yards. Then you threw to Freeman on the drag for another 15 yards, 30 yards. And the whole time you're always motioning X. Right? Now motion X again. Okay, I got to worry about the freaking underneath route, the out pattern. Snap, go. And throw to X now. Bang, get to the sideline, out of bounds, go. So now you got 3 trinket plays that you just use and you just move the ball 45 yards.
Right, and now all of a sudden you're down here. So like this is how I think of the end of the game, and I've said this before, but you have to think of the end of the game like this. How do I get to midfield?
Mm-hmm.
How do I get to field goal range? And then how do I get the shots at the end zone?
Right.
And like now that you're down here, you can throw to the end zone 3 times, and like 3 deep here doesn't really help you.
Well, and remember the situation here, because there's a guy in the chat, and he said, under 15 seconds now, right? Sure. Okay, well, yeah, that's the name of the game. You're down 7, you got 1 timeout, and there's 30 seconds on the clock, and the ball's on the 30. Your odds of winning are 5%. Very low. But this is gonna give you the best possibility. Like this mindset is gonna give you the best possibility to try and get it done. Like yeah, you gotta have a couple trinket plays. You gotta have situational plays for the end game here to beat man. And then you used to start chucking the end zone and you aggro catch it like that. Boom.
Well, once you get to this area, your entire goal is how do I throw a ball to my receiver who will be covered, but only have one defender on him? So how do I throw to a receiver who's not in double coverage? Like that's really the name of the game. There, like, can I fit it there before the three safeties get involved?
Right.
Can I throw a corner? Like, can I throw a corner route? Can I streak Julio but then throw to Gabriel? Like.
Right, because he pulls the safety and
there,
then...
like
that's pretty good.
Fit it in before.
Sure, that was pretty good.
Like, that's what you have to do in these situations to try and get to half field, field goal range, and then end zone range. Like, if you're up 7 right now, you're panicked. Once they get to, like, the inside the 25, you're like,
right.
their next throws to the end zone. Where if, like, you're, like, here with that much time left, it's like, meh. Like, this isn't real.
Right.
Because it's not really routes, but like all of a sudden you're at the 18.
You could get a guy that
and they,
streaks in and
yeah, it's just like this is bad.
This is uncomfortable.
Not good.
And they're probably not going to be in 3 deep at that point.
No.
They shouldn't be at least.
No. They should go back to their.
They should go back to cover. They should just stay in cover 2 is the answer, right?
Right, like that, like you know.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Based on this.
I think that's a good template though for end of game situation there against man.
Yeah. Treat it like man. You're not gonna bomb it deep. If you're out that level of bombing it deep, you're better probably off running ball. Okay. And then last question is from Brandon. He wants to know Gibbs tips for scoring inside the 10-yard line. Any tips for scoring inside the 10-yard line?
I think what I have found to be the most successful way to pick up passing yards from in this area of the field. I tried a lot of the back of the end zone stuff. I tried a lot of the deep crossers in the back of the end zone, and they work. They're not as good as they were, I would say, the past couple of years. There's still a time and a place for them. You get a lot of overthrows. Defenders get better animation. So it's still a good way to go if you have that big beast. Like you need to have a Jimmy Graham. You need to have a Julio Jones. You need to have a guy that can win those battles, right, for you, because you're going to throw into congestions. And what happens too many times in this year's game especially is they tip it and then it gets picked off. So it's just not a good bang for your buck anymore. Years past, it was you throw that high point ball, even if didn't catch it, it would just fall on the ground and no one would really pick it off, no one would do anything. So I kind of throw that out the yard. Your first mindset should be run the ball. That should be first. Now, when you do pass, what I like is angle patterns out of the backfield. It could be to a fullback, it could be to a halfback. But I find that they're extremely effective.
You can find them in any playbook by pressing B, concept, pass, quick pass. Look for a Texas concept. You can either find those in
there you go.
Medium pass. So any Texas concept is like fullback middle, tight end angle smash in Texas. Yep. This is the concept you want to look for if you don't know if your playbook has it, if you're a new player.
Yep, and it's really effective. So just call the Texas one. Right there, Texas. There you go. And why they're good is just like the halfback outs in this year's game, they run crisp routes, like really quick, getting in and out of their cut really well. Mm-hmm. These routes do the same, and the zones drift away from them a little bit right there, and then quickly go over, and it's really effective. Even if you're on the 10-yard line, this is a great route to go to. I just find that it's one of the most consistent ways I've been able to find ways to get the ball in the end zone. And then don't forget, you're going to try and run the ball off this too. So they're going to have to worry about the run, load up against to stop the run. You also want to make sure that you want to clear out those zones there. So like a good way to make space for this, throw a streak to the tight end. Because if I completely bail and go to the underneath route, you can always snap throw that ball. That's why that exists. So you need to make sure you clear out that zone there. And if that snap throw is open to the tight end, you take it. Because what they will start to do is they'll start clamping down on this, and then the backside throw is what breaks their heart.
Right. And even if you're playing defense, there you give that up. You're like, well, at least they stopped beating me with the stupid fullback route. Like you at least sold out and had to go and do something else. That's not bad. Sanu's route's not quite the route that we use from single back. I always give people the play from single back.
The wing? Yeah.
The wing?
Yeah. Great play.
So you can use tight end attack or...
Tight end attack is somewhat... Go back down.
It's kind of like
PA
sprint
It's a little bit like that.
This isn't quite it, but it's in almost every play. Like I've seen it in so many playbooks. I put cancel the play action.
That's it.
I throw a high point to Julio.
That route's good. It's very good.
The throws are what the issue is.
Caution, if you don't get a clean catch, a lot of time, I would say 30% of the time you get the desired outcome. I get that more than I get tips. I think it's the best chance you have, the highest chance clip to make a play like this at the back of the end zone. But just beware, it's not as consistent as it once was.
No, it's been real nice.
Yeah.
My other thing is like, why not just scramble the quarterback?
Yeah.
Like
well, it's Matt Ryan. It's all right.
Off the back foot.
And tell you what, though, another great way to score here in the red zone. If you have the right book, you got your trinket plays, this little gun two-back stuff. This is what I like about it, right? I mean, this gun
there.
Great time for it. Great time for it.
What would you do?
Because it's run-oriented. If you come out in the old shake arena,
also slip screens inside the 15.
Tough.
Not terrible. They're really not expecting it. Who does that?
They're good, and you also force their user to go somewhere, which is usually a good thing.
What would you say here? What do you want to see?
You go. No, what do I want? I want the off tackle. Give me off tackle. Now show me your plays here. All right, because you want to be run oriented, right? So you got to run an off tackle. You can run to Freeman, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can run to Coleman. You got shakes to throw the quick flat. I mean, they're going to protect the short flat, but like this is a great dynamic offense in the red zone. You can run one way with one halfback, run the other way with the other halfback, and then you got a quick screen that they got to worry about, which is just a pain in the neck.
Yeah, pain in the butt.
That's what's tough about this, right? So, here it is, right? So, like, now you see that, run, stop the run, and then get the ball out there and go. It's dynamic. It's very tough.
I like it. Those are some options to score inside the 10-yard line. Gibbs, you're on offense now. Mm-hmm. We're switching over. We got to look at the run and gun playbook.
Okay.
On offense here.
Fumble.
Ooh, fumble-rooski.
Yep, we're going.
You gonna make us run?
No, I wouldn't.
You never do.
You
never do. I'm waiting for the day you do it.
I would never do that to the chat. Do we just have matching animations?
Mirror match?
We just have matching Polar. No, LaCroix. Do we have matching Seltzer animations? No, don't do that. Don't.
It's time for a run and gun scheme. So this used to be the best playbook ever in Madden. Madden 08 run and gun playbook. # GOAT. Pistol, shotgun, single back. What do you think about this playbook now, Gibbs? Let's go through some formations and then let's talk about it. Is it still good?
Tell you what, I like this pistol trips here. Looking at it, you got a strong power. Better than people think this year. I like inside cross with the deep in. You got some drags and posts. You got a counter off it. You got a PA counter waggle. You got a levels concept with inside smash. Well, those actually aren't cross. Those are hooks. But this is a pretty good set of halfback draw. So right away, I like the pistol trips. Take a look at some of the other sets. Weak eye flex. This used to be in the old, I believe, Redskins playbook. Power option pass.
Let's look at.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I have a. Oh, it's a fake. It's only a fake. It's only a fake.
But you have power option.
No, I couldn't pitch that.
No, you can't. But I'm saying you do at least have power option set.
Yeah, but it's you know. I mean, that doesn't help anybody.
That's terrible.
Right, that's why I'm saying this play is awful. I thought it was going to be like an option built in that you could go. So throw it out the gate. But I mean, really, what everyone always would gravitate towards this playbook here. Here it is. Here, the old tight flex Reno wide receiver cross. There was a play Falcon cross back in the day. Slot wheel, one of the better plays.
That's
Slot options, very good. You got bench. PA read. This is also a big time power play back in the day. Read option as your run audible from this set with a halfback draw mixed in too. Very good. Full house. Not as good as it once was. Wide receiver double shake.
Yeah, and halfback sweep.
How good was wide? Remember this back in the day?
Great play.
Great play.
You can quick throw. So we just showed you the angle route out of the backfield in our last video about how to score. You used to be able to just quick throw Y blind as a bat. You could be blind as a bat, and you could just throw Y as fast as you could, and just catch it every time for a touchdown.
It was so good. It was so good, and you could flip it. It was so tough.
You can instantly flip this play and have it be Ertz, and just blind throw to Ertz. Fast as you can, just touchdown.
It's so good. It was so good. One of the best plays ever.
Since then.
The halfback draw. I got the toss out of this, so this is a very good set back in the day. Let's take a look. We got split flex. Let's see what we got. PA slide. I like that play a little bit. I like the deep cross and the post on top. And you got the underneath routes, just like split close. Power row is pretty good. PA fork. 689 hook, goat play from back in the day.
Used to be great.
It's still a very good play. Table pattern. You got a quick pass to the halfback on the left, the post in the middle, deep in. What else we got? Dig wheel, draws okay. Slot cross, very good play with the deep in, deep cross over the middle. Y angle, that was a goat play. That was goes cross, another good play right there. Let's see how that works actually.
I bet Y angles. That angle route looks jacked.
I just want to see.
The angle route looks enormous.
Oh, you got a dragon. Wow, you got a dragon built in with another deep, another in to the halfback.
Let's see.
That's interesting. Imagine if they were dubbed dragons. They
Double
would not.
Dragons, my favorite NES game.
They would never give you double dragons like this. Imagine if this was double dragons.
That would be tough.
Oh my goodness, double dragons. I mean, that could be this Madden like 06 started to. This was one of the best like concepts in the game.
Steelers playbook, Chris Lee.
You would just do this. You'd put two ins like that for halfback.
Inside
and it's tough. So tough right here, and then that route is still pretty good. That would be your zone beater. The other one would be your man beater. So kind of good. Let's see what else we got here. I don't hate that gun 2 back. That's pretty good. My gut is going to say that this playbook doesn't have like the newer plays, the newer power stuff that's going on. It's going to have like your older plays. PA dagger is pretty good for Madden. It's a good play.
Someone's got to use this. Keep going.
PA daggers no, that's not true. PA dagger, very good play. Madden 18. You got deep in. The post is good. You got play action is very good. Let's keep seeing here. PA read, great play. Double outs, no. Y sail, good play.
Sail.
What else we got? Y shell cross, very good play for Madden 18. EA zone read.
That's not going to be good.
Well,
we've already done this exercise.
Are you
ready?
Sure? Yeah. Oh my goodness, what was that? The crossers are kind of tough.
Yeah, they're good, but the fake is bad, and I'm popping.
Do we know that? You're gonna go down?
No, you don't. You don't.
Oh my god, you're the worst. You're literally the worst.
You don't, but I do. You don't. You don't have end zone. You don't have reservations for 6 gives, but I do.
Well,
popping them things.
Everywhere we go, all the my whole crew. Something like that. Popping them things. Okay, so kind of good. Do you break the cross? And then you just got cross. Da!
You threw it at me. Yeah.
Right? I don't know. It's kind of a good play.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
What else we got here? And trips tight end. Probably pretty good. PA slot corner. Good play from yesteryear. PA crossers. That plays.
Trips tight end's kind of tough.
Blood.
Maybe not this one, but just trips tight end.
Verticals with a tight end corner. Watch super screen. Speed option.
Call it now.
Hold on.
No. Call it
halfback
now.
Angle. Have you ever seen this?
Now.
Speed option?
Double P? Single P.
It's single P. This is just speed option, bro. What if you had Vic? Is this for you?
More like slow option.
Wait. Back in the day, you could do this.
You could run it and then go inside.
Oh!
Yeah, you could pitch it inside.
What? And then block for me? Like that?
Not that good.
It's kind of fun, though, right?
Of course it's fun. You can pitch the ball.
Oh! Oh, did you see this move? You just cut it, you flip it, run it back inside, and then you can yick it to him once you're about to get tackled. So just go here. You know what I'm saying? You know
It's
what I'm
like
saying?
an inside run.
Yeah, but you're trying to take it up the middle with the quarterback.
Yeah, no.
But if you collapse, pitch it to him. Go. See ya. That's kind of tough. That's kind of good.
It's not bad.
That's kind of cute. This is kind of cute. No? Sorry, Farls.
Fumble. Gibbs, you don't have reservations for 6, but I've got reservations for 6. Swagging on. Swagging on. 2 for 2. Anything else?
Well, you just ruined my fun there. I was having fun.
Crushing.
Nothing else from trip side end. Tight flex we looked at. Spread. Like your dick, great play. Dash corners a nice angle route.
If deep attack had a
Halfback
paper route, it would
option.
actually be good at some point. But
Shout out to Russ Bus, Madden 2009, halfback option. He was the go at running halfback. Shout out to him. Throw back to him. PA Reed, good play. A lot of counters, not a lot of inside zones in this playbook if you recognize.
No.
There's one. How about that stick halfback circle?
Probably terrible.
Yeah. Stick and nod, goat play from yesteryear. Wise sail, that's a good
It's interesting.
route. Deep post looks like it's interesting. Slot drive.
Speed option.
Option.
We call it.
Ooh, this is a fake wide receiver screen. This is Cleveland Browns offense, Madden 12. Mesh wheel. Mesh wheel, that was also
Bears offense.
wide drag. Yeah, you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was the
5
5
wide.
wide. It was 5 wide. Yeah. Mhm.
With the jet sweep.
You could you back in the day, Madden 13 mesh wheel. They when you audible to it, they stayed lined up out wide, and then you would hot route a guy, and then the defender would slide in. Good play. Speed option. Okay. Run it this way because that's how I run speed options.
Gibbs, you don't have reservations for 6, but I've got reservations
Why are you doing this?
for 6. Swagging.
Is that fun for you?
3 for 3.
Is that fun for you?
It's fun for the chat.
No, it's not. So speed option, let's just say it's not very good. Oh. You're so predictable. You're so predictable thinking I was going to go for a spin there. Like, that's GOAT status. It's a good play.
Not bad.
Okay. I think they have a good 5 wide. Well, let's see. Hold on.
5 wide receiver trio. That's the one.
I don't think it jet sweep.
Yeah, it's got jet sweep, and then it's got
Shallow, mesh to shallow cross.
That's what we used to do.
Shallow, yeah, wide receiver screens. Or dirt.
Are they good screens though?
Wide receiver screens.
Those aren't the good ones though.
So mesh was the GOAT play. This was the GOAT play.
It was good.
Is it still good? What if it's still good?
And you're probably not ever gonna be able to flip. Oh.
Right, you can never throw the corner out, right?
Right.
Let's see. Can you cover 2?
And not only am I in cover 2, Gibbs. Ah! Oh! Right, reservations for 6. Now I'm late for dinner.
No!
This is a run and gun offense.
Remember this? You go like this. You're like, okay, streak here, and this could be good again. This could be good.
Yeah.
I think this could be good. Here's why. Dual drags. What the heck happened there? Could it be good?
Nah.
No?
Y route's use.
Not sure.
I mean, I guess it gets you separation for the B route, right?
And to just get picked off by a cloud flat.
That's intense for a flat.
Yeah, I know. I would love to see cloud flats just not exist. Ever.
You want it to be Sonny all the time?
No, I just want to be able to throw a cloud flat. Okay.
So running go playbook said no.
No. Zero
Okay.
chance.
Gibbs.
Zero chance.
The theme of the night here. Tell us why, Gibbs. Why do you stink at Madden 18?
No, you tell me why you stink first.
Alright, here's why I stink at Madden 18. Number one reason I stink at Madden 18 is because I don't like to throw drags. I just don't throw drags. I never have thrown drags. This is a drag year. This is a drag game. I'm not a drag guy. Drags are for losers, and I'm not a loser. I don't like to throw drags. They're terrible. They stink. They're not fun. And look at this. You have to throw drags with inside pass lead to be good in Madden 18, and I don't want to throw drags. I've never thrown drags. I will never throw drags. I would rather not be good at Madden 18. I solemnly swear.
Amen.
Like, drags stink. I hate drags.
Okay.
So that's one reason I'm not good.
All right, want me to go now?
Okay. What do you
Ready?
got?
Okay. Call cover 2 or whatever you want to call.
Correction, in case this comes up in Madden 04,
Yeah?
I threw drags, but it was a Playmaker drag because Playmaker was before the snap in Madden 03, and you could click down on the right stick, James Thrash,
Yeah?
Redskins.
James Thrash.
Yeah. I would throw a drag to him.
Okay.
But it was a quick throw drag, it wasn't like a drag, like
Okay.
today's drag.
Okay.
So I hate drags, I don't want to throw drags, I hate drags. Next.
Okay.
What do you think?
Give me cover 2. So, number one reason why I stink in Madden 18 is you can't throw corner routes. You cannot throw corner routes. It's been the staple of my offense for over a decade. I flood a defense.
Loves it.
I flood a defense appropriately. I run a vertical. I run a corner. I run a drag or flat underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
But I got no proposition to throw deep this year. I can't throw one-on-one. Okay? I don't win speed battles downfield. I don't win one-on-one battles downfield like Madden 16 aggro catches. So now I'm resorted to throw a drag, which can be user defended. That's what first gets user defended is the drag. I can't throw the vertical. Now I'm forced to throw a corner that gets defended by a stinking cloud flat.
Every time.
Every dang night.
And then if you throw the flat,
Then I throw the flat, it gets covered. Or you user it and you pick it off. So I can't play, I can't do anything against this. Okay, I'm going to throw that vertical downfield, right, Farls? I'm going to throw that vertical downfield. One-on-one aggro catch it, right? Wrong. Wrong. Can't do it, won't do it. That's my number one reason why I stink at Madden 18.
Alright, the number 2 reason I stink at Madden 18 is because I like to pound the rock. I'm a ground guy. What I do, I got a gold offensive line. They block shit against me. I can't run the ball in butt because people have very good teams. I have a very good team, minus my gold offensive line. I get dominated on block sheds. I need to be able to run the ball consistently over and over and over and over again to be good. But I can't commit to the ground game because I just can't get the blocking that I need. And so I'm not very good. There's a whole other host of reasons why I have to run the ball. We'll get to those. Gibbs, what's the number of the reason you stink at Madden?
Number 2 reason I stink at Madden 18. For years, for decades, I've been playing defense the same way. I've been playing a blitz off one edge, roll coverage off the right side edge, and I've been able to generate heat that's been just causing people nightmares for years, for that decade, for a decade. And that formula has been this following formula here. I'm going to set up a defender off one edge. I'm going to set another defender off the other edge. I'm going to pick my poison. I think you're blocking to the left. I'm going to blitz off this left edge here, and then I would always roll a weak side defender to get my coverage going. Now what ends up happening is you snap the ball, Farls. You don't do anything. I scream. Of course I'd scream.
And I throw a drag.
But the problem that I've run into, offensive lines are better. There's more tools at your disposal. It's easier to pick those pressures up. So now when I'm in this situation here and I try to bring pressure off that edge, you're going to roll, get Ajayi out there. Get Ajayi out there. Snap the ball. You can.
I stink. Because what I want to do is just, I got a drag, like I can chill, I can throw like a playmaker, now you're going to come down. Oh, cool. Like that's what makes me great. I feel comfortable playing that way. Instead, I can't scream.
Ready? Give me the stick. Number 3 reason why I stink at Madden 18. Okay. We're going to do something like this. We're going to go in here, Farls. I got the offensive stick. I'm gonna go in here. You want to run a dope offense here from gun. What are we in? Run and gun. Gun type flex. What separated me what you're saying, it hurts your heart. What separated you over the years is your ability to playmaker on the run and go and scramble and make plays.
Be dynamic.
Be dynamic.
I want to be dynamic.
And just be organic, right?
So much nature.
What separated me from everybody for all those years was my ability for my pre-snap reads, my pre-snap adjustments, my ability to see what you're in, call it out, recognize it, and have a play to destroy it.
Ready to
Okay? Well, one simple thing that I can't do anymore, and I haven't been able to do it for years, Farls, I go into options, I go into my offensive audibles, I'd set my stinking audibles.
It would take you forever.
It would take
Everybody
me forever. But you know what, Farls? You know what I had the ability to do? I would come out, I'd be able to set my audibles, I would go in, I'd come out the way we used to play the game, Farls. Do you remember? I would come out and have my base formation.
Base play.
My base formation was my base play, Farls. What did my base play do for me? It allowed me to get a nice read. I was in a balanced set. I could determine where the defense was. I could see where pressure was coming from because I was in a balanced offensive set, and I was forcing my opponent to tell me their read, where they were sending pressure, what they were doing because of it. Then, over the course of the game, depending on the formation I saw, if I saw a dime, if I saw a dollar look, I then had the ability to audible down into a power running set where I had a three-headed rushing attack. I could run left. I could run up the middle. I could run off the right side of the field, Farls. If you gave me that option, I took it every single time.
Oh, yeah.
I then also had formations that specifically were set up to beat zone. I then had formations that were specifically set up to beat man.
What is man?
So all of my audibles.
What is man?
All of my audibles, Farls, were set to do specific things. I was able to read a defense. I was able to run the ball. I was able to beat man-to-man. I was able to beat zone. And my last audible I had was my X-Factor play. That was my over the top of the defense play. That was my beat the blitz play. That was my pass protection play. It would change throughout the course of the season, but I can't do that. I don't have that flexibility anymore, Farls, and that is why I stink at Madden 18.
Go. I was going to go into the three-headed rushing attack next, draw 'em close, run the toss, run the dive, run the counter. Counter stink, I stink.
Can you give me a read
Tosses
on man?
stink, I stink.
Tell me about man.
Oh, man
That's
to
why
man. Number 5, man-to-man defense, folks. Back in the day, me, ZFarls, I would go to the big dime, I would go to dollar, I'd go to quarter, I'd even sometimes go to the old 2-4-5, and I will call cover 2 man.
Man to man.
Man to man. I would play you man to man.
Man, mono a mono, right, Farls?
And I would get in there. I would use her, the middle linebacker. He would be covering somebody. I would spy the quarterback. I'd say, you know what, Vic Beasley, I'm going to use her you. I'm going to spy, user Campbell, spy Beasley. Drop here, chill. Boom. I would send the spy after the quarterback with the right stick. You check down, I'd user you, and I'd get you with the hit stick. I would do that all day long. I'll play man-to-man defense. But now, everyone says man-to-man defense isn't good. And that's not true. Man-to-man defense is still good. Still
good.
Very good. The problem is that zone defense is just so much more better. It's like, why would you... It's like if you live next to 2 pizza places, and one of them was a 10, like you live next to the best pizza restaurant in New York City, or you live next to a pizza restaurant that's an 8, would be like the best restaurant anywhere else, but it's just in New York, so it's not the best there. It's like, why would I go to that restaurant when I could go to the 10 all the time?
Yeah.
Why? So you just don't call man because it's not better than zone. It's still good. It's still fine. It works good, but it doesn't work as good as cover 2 zone. You'd be silly to not call cover 2 zone.
Right.
What I like about man is it forces people to do certain things, and then I know when they're going to do those certain things, and I make adjustments. And I find
That's when you're the best.
Fun. But now it's like I have to call cover 2 and just do the same thing. Otherwise, I know I'm not going to be playing as optimal as I can, and that's another reason I stink at Madden 18.
Reason number 4 that I stink at Madden 18, Farls. You know why? Here's why. We just went through all those offensive audibles, sending all your plays. You had everything at your disposal. You had every nuance covered. Every single play, you know what I had also the ability to do? if I saw a matchup I liked with my big body receiver Farls, I went downfield, stick on stick, one-on-one, mono on mono, mono-y on mono-y. I went one-on-one, and I said, let's pony up. My stick versus your stick. Who's got the best, quickest stick in the nation? Now, Farls, I try to get that battle. I throw downfield. I try to make a user play, and I got nothing. I can't move the guy. I can't go left. I can't go right. I just can't do anything with him, Farls. I can't outclass you downfield. I can't win that one-on-one battle downfield. And you know what, Farls? Even if you're in a cover one, or even if you're in a cover one-on-one downfield.
How about a cover three where I bring the guy way up, and it's like, oh, he brought the guy way up, and he's matched up here. I'm going to chuck it.
I see that. I want to throw that to him. But even when I get in that situation, Farls, one-on-one user catch, nope. I'm just going to go that, and Alshon Jeffrey's going to make a play. Of course he is. But
that wasn't you.
I no longer have that ability to outstick you downfield. It's now just throw the ball, and it's my user ability to click on, get into position, make a big play downfield is rendered useless now, Farls. That's reason number 4 why I stink in Madden 18.
Number 17 reason
there's 100
why
reasons.
I stink is because I used to be the spread king. I was the spread guy. I would just spread them, and I would forget them. I would just make reads, make plays. I'd go gun, spread, and I would just
real organic.
Call magic. I would just get nature all in there. Maybe some forward bursts, maybe some flanker dig style routes and plays. It didn't matter. I could come out in a spread set at all times, and I could just be like, you know what?
Your base formation.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run a draw here. Draws used to be really good against non-cover 4. They are good again this year. But I would do this, and then I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna call curl flats. I'm gonna make my own curl flats on this play on the right side, and it's gonna work. Instead, this year, nope, cloud flat picked. So it's like,
well, throw the flat underneath, Farls.
Doesn't work.
Throw the flat underneath. Go ahead, do it.
I used to
throw the flat underneath, Farls. Show the people. Throw the flat underneath. Yeah, throw it to them. Money. 3 yards.
That's yards, man. That's tough.
3 yards.
That's tough work. That's football.
Yeah.
So I would run spread offense all day because I like spread because you can attack more parts of the field. Remember, I don't throw drags like a loser.
Well, remember,
I like to spread it out, throw outside the numbers, big boy football.
Remember this, it's balanced. So if you saw this set right here, if you saw that look,
how about a wide receiver screen?
Where you go with the rock, Farls?
Outside the numbers.
You go to Smith here. You'd go to Smith in the short flat. You'd say, I'm throw the ball to Smith in the short flat. Snap, throw it to him. Get the ball out there. Oh, I'm sorry. Cloud flat plays it and takes it away.
I would spread you out. I'd look. I'd make a read. I'd throw a wide receiver screen in your face. When you blitzed, I'd throw a halfback screen. Mix it up.
Mix it up.
But now, it's like you gotta run gun bunch. You gotta run gun trips tight end. You gotta run I don't want to do that. I want to spread them out. I want to make reads, make looks.
Balanced. You want to balance
that. Balanced.
Ooh.
And then, you know what? Then I want to roll my quarterback.
Make
Drop back out of the pocket. I want to run faster. Not trip over my alignment. I want to get there. I want to get elusive. And I want to live my life. That's number 18 reason I stink at Madden 18.
I think I'm done.
That was good therapeutic.
That was very therapeutic.
Alright, let's play some mutt.
Yeah?
Another reason I stink.
You got O-line?
Gold?
You don't have a gold O-line.
I don't?
You have a good O-line now.
I have a gold offensive line.
Yeah.
I do have 185 elite, that's very budget, but he plays like a gold truck.
Okay.
I mean, is that the move?
I think.
Should we use running on playbook? Should we run
double
P?
No, you cannot run. You do not use that playbook.
Double P?
You can't. You can't do it.
Wow.
Because.
Where?
No, you can't. It's not gonna go well. You're gonna put in the guys in your lineup.
Who?
Good guys.
Gold offensive.
I know that's what you're telling people, but
playbooks.
I run Bills, right?
Bills is terrible.
Mm-hmm. Seahawks, sure.
We're gonna play for real? Chad hates when we don't play for real. We played as a pumpkin last week. I think we all.
Alright.
No?
Yeah.
You wanna play offense or defense?
I'll play defense.
Should we put in real lineman?
Yeah, I'll play defense. Can I go get another soda water?
Yeah.
You want one?
Take one.
I'll get a soda water for the chat too.
See? Look at those Gibbs gold.
Sub in the real guys. Oh well. What?
Good. Good.
Why are you panicking?
Me?
Yeah, why are you panicking?
I'm good.
Sure.
Okay.
Why is your hand shaking?
I'm good.
Huh?
Gibbs, patch notes last week. We get the link in the chat. What are your changes?
What?
What do you think the changes are that are most effective? Coaching adjustments overwent changes? Got any thoughts?
Hold up here.
What does
Hold
the
on,
chat
hold
say?
on,
What do you
hold
guys
on,
think?
Hold on.
Shout out to Comets, man of the people.
Comets? Rockets? Rockets?
The gold offensive line. For the boys.
You don't have a gold offensive line.
But you saw it.
Did you change the defensive line to gold?
Gold line.
What did you do? I have to read the chat. What did you do, Farls?
Chat? Anything? Chat's on my team.
We're one team.
One team. Yes.
Not it, right?
Go to news. Community news.
See.
Xbox One X. Xbox One X. Anybody in the chat got Xbox One X? Best team to run the Buffalo offense? Probably the Falcons for offense, Seahawks for defense.
Yeah, here's one. Here's the biggest one I would say.
Pass accuracy,
so there's the tuning to balance coach adjustments. I know people are talking about that.
Conservative.
Yeah.
You could see some penalties. Change your stuff to conservative.
And then replacing bluff blitz hot route with hard flat for inside linebackers.
You like that one?
That's good. Very important.
The camera flip to me, I feel like that got fixed I haven't had a problem with it since the two patches.
Me either.
But maybe they just made it a little bit even easier. PS4 Pro. Micah. I don't want to get a PS4 Pro, but CJ Slayer got an Xbox One X yesterday. I played it a little bit today. Smooth brains. Guy is Sean Taylor.
The Fins for life. I know this guy.
Damian Thomas.
I know this guy.
He's
He's a pretty good player.
Let's get right to it.
The Fins. He's the Fins. He goes by the Fins.
Good.
Yeah. What's up, Calcroll?
Can I move closer to the TV?
You should probably move this closer, right? Uh-oh.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from
My
Midblitz
side's
Stadium.
moved over.
And it's a short kick taken right around
My
the
side's moved
15.
Are you playing defense?
And they're gonna start
Yeah.
this drive in pretty good shape
I
as
have
they
that.
get it
What
in
defensive
at
playbook are you in?
30.
I don't know. How would I know? How would I know that, Gibbs? How would I know that?
You're literally the worst person.
How would I know that?
It's so annoying.
How would I know that?
Because you don't use...
Anybody got the need for speed?
Now it's the Boise
No
State
Farls.
All right.
No Farls. No one's got the need for
Any
speed.
COD guys in here?
to his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Sweaty game?
Could you stop ruining everything?
He's got a fumble.
Nope.
Andy Luck, huh?
He turned that into a
You're in
nice
Chiefs
gain.
team.
Gets him 8
Thank you,
yards
Gov.
closer
I love the
for
Gov. I love the Gov. Didn't get to see the Gov in Burbank this time.
The Gov's the man,
But I
bro.
wanted to.
Sad. Instead, he was
Big Gov guy. Gov's big esports guy. I like the Gov. Need more Govs.
I need more allowance.
No singing. If you're nervous, just let it bench.
First down.
Bench is good.
Bench is good.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Young Cecil, just play them like regular games, man. Don't get too nervous. You get a couple in group stage. If you lose your first game, don't give up. You lose your second game, don't give up. You lose your third game, and you'll have to give up. But play all three with your play your hardest.
Dancing to his left. Out to the left here.
That's carving you up a little bit, huh?
Good play.
How do you feel about Cran Raspberry?
He was out there waving his arms.
You found 2 Cran Raspberries in there?
Did I?
Are they in the door?
I guess waving the arms is
Are they in the door?
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting.
Also, guys, keep an eye out for the club series going on this weekend. There's a bunch of events online that are going on, so people could be streaming their games for club series, much like Young Cecil. I don't know if he's streaming, but what team are you representing out there?
Locked up. Don't let him out. Yeah, locked up.
You're in the Wham?
You're locked up.
You're in the Wham? I'll run the Wham.
Don't let me out. Okay, locked up. I'm gonna crack your thing.
Put H2 up.
Oh my god.
Which way would you run, left or right? Left?
Oh, yeah, go. Go.
Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy.
Remember with those days? Remember when you could cut that back?
Darius Slay?
Remember when you could cut that back, Farls?
That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
How would you beat cover 2 here?
Second down.
Run. Run. I would tell you to throw the corner, Farls, but it's just not going to be an option.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to
Come on, Michael. What was open?
He's taken down for a sack.
This is where we got to go to 3rd and 11.
Yard line. Well, there was second
Gotta
and
go
long. Now it's
to,
3rd and even longer. They're going
the old-
in the wrong direction.
The old free,
free
the
first
old-
down.
the old free first down, right, Farls?
Yeah.
Is that?
Motion right is
You think it's gonna work?
We'll see.
the old free first down.
I can't hot route.
You can't snap it. You can't snap the
No,
ball.
I can't hot
The
route.
clock's running down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play.
You really good, all right?
What happened there?
As we step aside here in this first quarter. And
Something
the
happened there?
offense now will try to regroup after the sack on 2nd down.
Try it again.
Jones will come now in motion right.
One a free first down.
Need it.
Go.
They'll set
Locked up. Caged.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, now it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawks.
What happened to your free first down?
Giants are going to take over at the 50-yard
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
That's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
There's a handoff to a Giant who begins
Caged.
the
It's
drive. About the 33.
not a sponsor.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be
But
second
not
down.
a sponsor.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so
And he can't find
Caged.
the receiver, and he's blocked.
Caged.
And on that one, the
What
protection
man?
just broke down.
What desire?
Please call just, yeah?
What?
Look at that.
What?
You call too much trash.
That's not true.
Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Oh, train.
Now a play fake, and it's locked. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete.
Almost barf right there. Let me get.
They're physical.
Go for it.
They saw it there on that play. They came in, made
Vince?
the contact.
But yeah, I do still vlog. Definitely been on a hiatus.
Successful earlier in this first
But I
quarter.
have
Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time.
food to eat. Don't worry.
There's Luck. Flushed out right.
Oh my gosh, that was horrendous. Who are you using? Lineman?
I don't know, dude.
An unbelievable
Fourth
play
and
there
14?
on fourth and long. 42 yards.
I've been eating a lot of hamburgers. I just haven't been taking them.
On first down, Luck. Buying time.
Why do you
is
keep
left.
getting
His throw
Dude,
is
what?
stuck on JJ Watt?
Shut up.
Every time.
Shut up.
Every time.
Catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the
What's up,
incomplete.
veteran goat?
Now Luck steps away to his left.
You're so bad at using it.
That's Landry.
That's the third bad user in a row.
5 yards.
Trent.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time.
You didn't give me my playbook.
Sour gummy worms are
Charles
great.
Davis,
Yes.
Tom Brandon Gaudin, Portland in control of the football here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first
Man.
down. Here's Luck. Being chased.
Locked up.
Pressure now, and he's going to go down.
I didn't. You're making tight end angle look weak.
On any first and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is
But
really
in-
cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
This tastes like.
Gross.
Oh,
Gross. I've been slamming them down though, trying to get rid of them.
so bad.
It's the worst flavor.
It's so
Well,
bad.
anyways, worst flavor.
It's so bad. Oh my
I thought I
god.
was done with them, but you managed to procure 2 more.
It's so bad.
I just put some grapefruit in the.
Oh. It's awful.
It's the worst flavor. Caramel is horrendously overrated. Way too much caramel and Halloween candy.
How about just candy in general?
Finding none.
What?
They'll get back to
There's
the
too
line
much
of scrimmage, and that's
caramel
it.
candy.
Yeah, Halloween candy.
The offense on third
What other
down,
kind of candy is
just
there?
1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a third and goal here. Now it's Luck. Dancing to his left.
Pick it off!
Harris.
Would have
Let
been
me
a
block
huge
it.
pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings us
He's gonna go for a fake, you know.
pretty
I
lucky
don't
to
know
get the
this
football
player
back.
either.
Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick
Trying to
enough.
block
I
it.
know the jokes are always about
Like to say it
defensive backs'
again.
hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities.
See my Hilton?
You get over anxious
what
and you
about
start
him?
to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
It's not it, Gibbs. That is not it.
Good stick, bro.
Gibbs, how do you beat cover 2?
Back out onto the field. And following the
Go,
interception, just any
We need a deep in. We need a deep in. P dagger. Yeah, yeah.
When you start that next drive,
Put the far right guy on fade.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally.
So here's what I don't like.
Just go ahead and be loose with the
Like, I should be able to throw it to you at Hilton.
You're going to
You
take
can't,
care of
though.
it, but you have to be
Don't do
careful
that.
about being too
If it's play action, do it.
because now you
Play
can't
action,
run
do
any
it.
offense at all.
Still want to
Fade.
How they attack him here.
Go. Yeah, you should be able to throw that. Go. Peek it in.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh!
It's complete.
Way too close for comfort. Way too close for
So
comfort.
doy. So doy.
P dagger.
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 25 yards.
Dagger. Dagger.
Hold on track.
Dagger.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy.
Here's the thing, it's like, oh, cover 2's not overpowered. Well, yeah, how come everyone, that's all anyone calls?
On the carry.
PA dagger. What would you do with dagger?
Put an in on the far right guy, or far left guy, far left guy.
Most offensive
Yeah.
coordinators are going to
Good,
tell you
good
if I'm
then.
going to run the football.
You really want the drag to be going the other way, but
They
sure.
got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
On second down, it's McCoy.
Another reason why I was thinking Madden 18, inside zones don't work. You can't run from center, like
The best defensive
block
linemen,
sheds.
they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw
Like, how open should Antonio Brown get?
stop by guys
He's not going to.
I know, but like, Really? Like,
2-minute warning.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford. First this time out.
Oh, real talk? We're going to talk golf in the chat? I just gotta... Ooh, why aren't you running faster? This past weekend, I went to Hilton Head. I played Harbor Town, professional golf course. Okay, 9th hole. Keep in mind, I'm playing from the blues, so you know, I'm not playing championship, not playing from the tips by any means. Playing from the blues. 9th hole.
Whites?
No, whites are in front of the blues.
Yeah, you played the blues?
We played blues, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
No, we were first tee time. They told us, they're like, you guys, a lot of pressure on you guys today. A lot of pressure. You guys are the first ones out. You guys set the tone for the whole day. First drive, shank into the woods. But I rebounded. I ended up with a 94. The 9th hole, the caddy goes, this is a buttercup.
You had a caddy?
Had a caddy. 9th hole.
You had a caddy?
Had a caddy.
And you think you're a man of the people?
Had a caddy. 9th hole, the caddy goes, caddy's name was Shay. Caddy goes, all right, all we need is a buttercup, smooth, easy drive right here. Hit it right down Hogan's Alley. True story.
Oh my God! That's why I stink at Madden.
So, true story. I turn, I look at it, I go, Shay?
True story or boring story?
No, true story. One both. It's exciting for me, just so you know. He's gonna stuff it. I turn to him, I go, you're gonna call this Gibbons Alley after this drive. And then I turn, I just poke it. 270, dead center of the fairway. We're 50 yards from the pin. It could have been 280, I don't know how far. 270, 50 yards from the pin. Now this is an elevated green. The green is in a heart-shaped green. I chip up on the green.
41 seconds.
I'm a centimeter from just dunking in. A two-shot eagle centimeter. It hits the outside part of the cup and rolls over. And
41 seconds.
And then I tap in for birdie. It was one of the greatest moments of my life.
36 seconds. He has 3 timeouts.
Only to about the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now Luck says, let's get going as he'll hustle him to the line. Luck now to throw. Forced out to his left.
Ew.
And his throw is incomplete.
Wait, his ball back here.
Good. But all I can say is I'm
2 centimeter eagle. Is that like a birdie?
I got a birdie. Yeah. Dude, I almost dunked in. Elevated green.
Wait, it wasn't even a putt?
I tapped in for the birdie.
So it wasn't, like, you weren't on it too. So
I was on... what?
No. Why are you always on JJ Watt?
Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be brought down
10 seconds.
shy of
Fourth
midfield
down.
at the
Fourth down.
49-yard
All I'm going to say is I'm going to watch the RBC Classic, or RBC Heritage after
Huge
the Masters.
hater. Huge
Hey,
hater.
dude, all I'm going to
Huge
do...
hater.
All I'm going to do is I'm just going to go, I birdied the 9th hole. Gibbons Alley.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They are going for it. It's Luck.
Back in playmaker. Okay.
I got you the ball back. Do something. Go ahead.
Seconds?
Go ahead.
What do you think?
Go ahead.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Giants
Go ahead.
are going to take over in great field position.
You got a quick out you can throw?
Giants ready
Guys?
to
Not 4, maybe 5.
Give me a timeout. Just give me a timeout. Give yourself a full 60. A full 60. We have flanker close.
What is that from, Brett Cole?
Absolutely we have.
Caddyshack?
Do this. Go gun bunch. Gun bunch. Gun bunch. Gun bunch. Go down. Stop. Going so fast. Down. 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 We're gonna have to go bunch drill. Alright. Max protect. Put the A receiver on the out. Smart out it. In motion, Brown. Put Brown in a drag motion to the right. You want to throw to him up top here.
The man in motion is Brown. They'll throw
Time in the pocket, time in the pocket, time in the pocket, time in the pocket, time in the pocket.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
I just don't let it go.
This is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off inside the 5.
Vic is the savior. That's the best part about Vic.
On this first half of action. You want the third quarter?
Let's return middle, baby.
Yeah, I got to go to the clubhouse, got to go to the real locker room. The professional locker room. Saw VJ Singh's locker. Out of bounds. Saw all their lockers. That was pretty cool. They got a new clubhouse. It's like 8 months old.
When they see that happen, it just
Yeah,
doesn't
pretty
feel
good.
right.
Pretty good playing with a caddy. They tell you everything you need to do. They're like, all right, smooth buttercup 5 iron here. Nice smooth 6 iron. Go left side of the fairway here.
How was the private chef you guys had all weekend?
Didn't have a private chef.
But you had a caddy?
I had a caddy, yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, what? I'm saying must be nice.
It was fantastic. I've never played around a golf with a real caddy. Never played.
Just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Nice.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play. Second and about a yard.
Is it like having evidence?
I don't know. I would ask you that, Mr. Michael Vick. Mr. Michael Vick.
You have a Michael Vick.
I don't use him.
That's that. I mean, that's not even an argument.
Oh, that's okay.
He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might
All right,
throw it a
Farls.
little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Right
And
now.
look to throw here.
Get there.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Kind of moving it.
Yeah, a lot of cover too. This game, a lot of cover too in this. If I would say so, I don't think he. If I would have to guess the number of defensive play calls in this game, it's been 3.
A lot of cover too.
Cover 2, I've called cover 4 and cover 2.
For the offense on second down.
You think this route will work? I
Drag.
drag.
You got emotional mouth though.
Yeah.
It potentially might, yeah.
Here on the play clock.
You ran into that gal. Oh my
Was
god.
open.
Yes!
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ezekiel Ansah.
How did I know that?
Because you gotta look. You gotta look. Yeah, flood.
The Giants
Power
on
off.
third down. Just
Slants?
one for 3 thus far.
What'd you call?
This is 3rd and 11.
The auto
And
motion?
he goes in
Green?
motion here in the
Oh,
backfield.
one freebie? Not gonna work.
I know.
They'll set up to throw.
Dude.
But on the play,
Do you want to play defense? I'll play offense.
4th down.
Nah, I guess. But what I can do is run a mediocre offense. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it.
Run the PA play. Run the PA play. Everything is locked.
Play clock.
There's nothing you can throw. You literally can't throw anything against
To
it.
throw here.
Oh my god! That's why I'm not good at Madden 18!
On 4th, but come up in.
That was open.
It was so open. It's funny because I know your pain.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out.
Actually did something kind of good right there.
Of the second half.
What's up, Goes? Goes won the challenger.
Now it's the offense's turn.
Wow.
Goes here?
Yeah, he won challenger.
What's up, Goes, man? How you doing, brother?
Apparently he has the best gun bunch in the nation.
Does he?
We can roll, and they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do
That is the rumor.
to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie.
Pick.
That's a good play.
That's good D.
A nice hit.
Good D.
Clears the ball free and brings up 3rd down. A pretty good coverage there in both of these defenses.
3rd and 9 here, tie game. These guys got good balance. 10 and 10.
Doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more steady,
Good D.
Okay, 4th and 1.
well-pitched game.
Did run wham last time
Both
here.
sides, the tension continues to build.
See
Who's
if he
gonna
runs
make the
bench
big
again,
play?
maybe?
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Back to throw.
That's good. I played hard flats. I played hard flats.
Good D.
Gunga Galungala.
And this defense
Gunga
will take
Galungala.
over
Gunga
midfield.
Galungala.
49-yard line.
Gunga Galungala. I need more allowance.
Oh, we got a lane. Let's go.
They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy.
Ah!
He's going to take this one down inside the 45.
You like that?
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he
No
might
goes.
be
This
able
is
to
regular
throw it.
Madden.
Yeah, even on
Mutt.
that one, there was
Regular
a little bit
mutt.
of a hole, but a closer
A mutt
look.
unlimited as they call
Light
it.
head to head. Can I back this run back to the right?
No, Farls.
No.
No. The answer is no. I know you think you can because that's what you see, but it's not how the game works anymore.
Clock's running down.
Another reason why we stink at Madden.
And he'll get it inside
Madden
the
18.
40 to the 39.
Oh, Soldier Boy. Crank it back to the right.
Ah, Soldier Boy. Crank it. Remember Gun 2 back, Madden 10? You could just run off tackle it, crank it back, and the quarterback would block it.
Triple option.
What?
Yeah. This is the reason we stink. We
Dude,
should not call
no,
this.
I called this one time with the Mutt Wieners,
Crib it?
and I cribbed it with Aaron Rodgers, start of the year.
What happens here? Is Kelsey and then McCoy?
Yeah.
We need to hand that one off.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Back to this play. Even if somehow
Gunga!
the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to
Galungala.
the hit. In this case, he kept it.
All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Llama Llama red pajamas. Alright. Come on, Farrell. 2nd 13. Do this. Call the play action play.
2nd down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCoy. Got some real
Oh! I tried that. back
Llama
too.
Llama red pajamas.
Do you want me to score a touchdown or kick a field goal? No.
for 18 there as the drive
I wanted to win,
continues.
Farrells.
When you run a screen
Get
pass really
up
well,
underneath
you
once.
gotta like the look of it.
I've
because
shut him down all game.
to make it work well.
What have you done offensively? You've done nothing.
I've kept us in.
You've done nothing.
Kept us in.
You've done nothing on offense.
Going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
How many times is this guy gonna call cover
Oh
2?
my goodness.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 20.
I've had stick. That's the one thing I have. It's my savior.
Yeah.
Much happening there on 1st down.
I don't know if I would call that stick per
Yeah, but it dried
se.
up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Not true stick. That's not the ZFarls swoop. Okay. That was stick. That was stick.
Second down,
The
following
swoop?
the run.
Yeah.
Looking to
Remember that? Remember the swoop? You catch it, crank the stick.
coverage look defensively.
Real skill.
They'll go with
Yeah.
McCoy. And this
Oh,
time,
should I risk throwing here? Throwing a
they'll
pick?
in fact tackle him behind the
Get
line.
freebie?
And that time,
Work,
and that's
right?
going to lead to a 3rd down.
3rd and 9. Go to
One of the
Not gonna
big
work, but I
plays
have
in
to
the
play.
game thus far, and the crowd
3rd and 9. This is why we stink. If Goes matters here, I bet you had to play.
Oh yeah.
If we could have Goes play for us right now, we would win this game.
I'm gonna throw it to basically pick or no pick. Like I'm throwing it there, so
Go. Got him.
3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
that's a dot.
Kobe!
That's a dot.
Good play. Yeah!
Go 2.
No!
Antonio Brown, 24
Dang.
yards for the touchdown. And the Giants are in for 6.
Now it's gonna lock him up.
Like W once in a ran shovel option, you're just like, you stink. I know, but this is fun. 7 play, 52-yard drive. That's tremendous.
Kobe.
The reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender.
I'm literally Inspector
to
Gadget.
give himself
of Madden.
space to
Oh, I needed a 4-yard play.
catch the football. That's exactly what happened there.
Big hit.
So a very
Oh! Do you feel the hit, brother?
Facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get
Nature boy!
and that's the spark that
You
they
watched that
were
30
looking
for 30?
for.
No,
Together
not
with
yet.
That big return.
Coleman said it was good.
I heard it was good, but I didn't watch it.
And let's see what the defensive coordinator may have up his sleeve here to try to get this final last stand and win this football game. They'll start out on the ground with a Giant.
He got out of his offense. I mean, 9 rushes for 5 yards. That's deep.
Give him a couple.
Nature boy!
He has just been completely taken out of this game. In the fourth quarter, he's single digits.
What happened to that ball?
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his numbers of
Good
ball carrier. They got
defense.
the offensive line and the
I
other
want you to
guys
go up the
because
middle.
they're getting to him before he
But you
gets
did
started.
the right thing.
And 3 yards there
That
takes us
I got
to
what?
45.
You know what?
I wanted you to go up the middle, but then once it worked, I was.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after
I
this.
think we just got to follow for franchise. Shout out.
Play for both sides. What will we see here? Third
And
I got a guy over there. I got a.
but they're from the inside.
the
So.
first down yardage
Miles?
before being taken down at midfield. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Back to throw.
Nature boy.
No gain on the play.
You
there.
could
It'll be
put-
second down.
I'm good. Don't tell me what to do.
Okay. Not an assignment, I'm saying. I know what.
He'll look to throw.
When he flipped it on, yeah.
Good play.
Over the middle. And that one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and
You get
get
that.
additional yardage.
Using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it
I have a
second
bad foot,
down.
mouse pad.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill out the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's a Jay.
Come on, Miller.
And this time not
A
a
couple
successful.
plays, never makes
He'll
plays.
get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
All right, 56 seconds. He has 3
So
timeouts.
they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Yeah, they got
Find
it.
Diggs. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary. And
That's such a.
Just we'll focus on 2-point conversion.
End zone, so they get
Let me
the
block
right
it.
No, I'm gonna
score
block
they
it.
No.
needed. And Ali at
It's so
some point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Go for a face.
So getting the big touchdown they needed late in the 4th. Now what do? You conservative and just tie
What if I
it up?
turn the ball
No, I
over?
think you put your practice into
What if I turn the ball over?
What if I told you,
as fast as
Farls?
possible. You
I
already
told
have
you
your
kicks
play
it out of
call
bounds.
ready to go. Go for 2 and decide it right now.
Shoot in the backfield. You don't get rewarded.
He carved you up on that sideline throw, bro. 10-10.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
What is this guy doing?
What the heck is he doing?
He forget to kick it, and the game just
So
kicked
they
that
will
bounce for him?
accept the penalty.
I don't want to turn it over.
Just get 30 yards. Game's over. He's calling cover 2.
Yeah, I
As the
know.
4th quarter winds down here, we're all even.
Nature
No
boy.
game to extend. They want to go ahead and win it right now.
You Gucci on this?
Here's a give to McCoy running left. And this is
But losing regulation.
sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Yeah.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd
Why
down.
don't you call timeout?
Because I don't know what I'm going to do, and I
Coaches
don't
on your
want
payroll,
give him
but
the
there's
ball back.
60,000 of them in the stands.
You
I
know?
don't think any of them like that play.
And the
Just
later
do
we go,
something. I guess
we're already at
sound like
40.
100,000.
That's what I'm saying.
This was mismanaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was ugly.
Do something. You're gonna throw a pick.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. He'll drop to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his
No.
running back. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout.
Call flood. Call flood. Call flood. Go to that flood pipe. Do
To
it.
go in the football game. The Giants on 3rd down.
You gonna throw a snap, throw to
This
me?
is 3rd and 4.
He can cover 4 now?
Yeah.
Sure.
I love a out route to Hilton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marted?
Just first down. Just first down. First down.
You're guaranteeing it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah. Nope.
He'll look to throw.
That's Michael Vick!
Big hit as he releases it.
Did he drop it?
Ball incomplete.
You gotta just run backwards and chuck it, right?
Yeah.
And another example of it right there in the closing moment.
You blew 30 seconds.
It's fourth down. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter now, does it?
He can't get the ball back with 1 second.
Who throws an out route on 3rd and 4? What kind of device is that?
Thing on 4th down. Looking to throw.
Just chuck it.
Steps away to his left.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you?
For a loss of 10.
Like I said, what did I say? Catch it.
You missed it! You missed it!
Did I not say we might lose in regulation?
Wait, can I play offense? You play defense now?
No, we're on defense. We lock up. I'll give up another touchdown.
So a tie ball game here.
Which Go's already made the joke of the chance.
It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
Ooh.
He's hit pretty hard. He's knocked down. Right
Cut up for the cheer.
And now back out comes the offense.
Big time cheer.
They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In
Careful.
overtime,
What?
that
What?
gets somewhere, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive,
Dude, we almost
dictate the whole
lost.
thing, because they know if this team takes
Hard.
it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. They run again with a Jai. And he gets this from midfield before he...
Good boy!
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air.
Wham.
In a sense, that just sets things
Wham
up for
us.
big runs like
Fucked.
that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
That's going to go as a
Halfback
loss.
wham, too close.
Second down. First throw in overtime for Locke.
Well, add that point to his resume reel
Oh,
because he
man,
went to
so
the Pro
good.
Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make
Definitely
plays
solid.
like that, big-time
But
penetration,
difficult.
and throw people for losses.
Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert. Throwing is Locke. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Locke showing he can be dangerous when he tucks it and runs. He's able to pick up the first down.
How about that scramble by
You need to
Andrew
stop.
Luck? Sometimes we
Preferably
forget
if you
just
can
how
get to
big,
the one
strong,
already.
And yes, fast Andrew Luck is. When he came out of college at the combine,
Good boy.
shocked everyone, ran a sub-4 840.
And he grew up a big soccer guy over in Europe, so he knows how to use his feet.
That he does, and I think it has helped his legs along the way as well.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. This is Ajayi. Ajayi, a first down and more. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
You're not good.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more,
Feel
check
good
us
losing to
out
JJ Watt?
at easports.com/Madden.
Who's your JJ
When we
Watt?
sign off from MetLife Stadium.
Did you what?
What do you have to say?
I have nothing to say.
This?
What?
25 yards in your face, in your eyeball?
I'm sure he caught that. Don't blame this on me.
How is this not on you?
Don't blame this on me.
How's this not on you? Out? Throwing out. Don't throw it out. Why would you throw it out there with 12 seconds left?
Well, talk about Volcano right there. I played next level defense for 4 quarters. 4 quarters. And then he had a good drive there at the end. He was 14 for 14 rushing, and then he broke a big run at the end. Sue me. I don't know. I'll tell you.
I'm sue you because you lose games on my account all the time.
I don't.
It's against terms of service to lose games on my account.
And that's not true.
Not, by the way. I'm just like carving bros up.
Yeah. All right.
You have nothing to say.
Nope. Nothing to say.
You're gonna get fined. You have nothing to say.
Nope. Good.
You have nothing to say.
Nope.
This is gonna be awkward because we can't sign off until you say something.
I already said something.
What did you say?
Good game.
You're not mad?
Why'd you waste? Of course I'm mad. Why'd you waste 30 seconds in the fourth quarter?
So
With the ball in the 40.
So that he didn't do a QB sneak.
That
and
is
then have
so
enough range to kick a
pathetic.
field
That's
goal.
so pathetic. You ball in the 40.
I would have had plenty of time.
Yet
I would have plenty of time. That's smart football.
score more than 10 points.
Oh, I would have. If you could have got me the ball back, I would have absolutely scored.
I got you the ball back like 30
You
times.
let up two touchdown drives in a row at the end of the game. And it's not like he busted out anything.
You scored 3 points until your last drive. What?
You had a lead. It's not on me.
I never once had a lead.
Kidding me? Let up 2 bread drives in a row. Wham! You use your JJ Watt half the game.
No, I didn't.
I don't understand why. Do we know why?
No, can we just end this?
I'm already ending this.
Alright.
I gotta find a person with a face cam. Whoa. There. What on this one?
Who's that guy?
I don't know.
Remember that
I
guy?
don't think he knew he got raided. We're gonna raid this guy. You guys ready? Let's fly it on over.
Who is
Ready?
he?
I don't know. Random. We're gonna raid him. Say hello. Be
Say
kind.
hello. We're gonna be kind to him.
All right.
Be kind.
Until next time, Black Up.
Rewind.
Talk soon.
See you guys.
Give stinks.
Nope.